Ojifo kesi ni uyeho unkwad na mitri kosye every say woyado
nyame mo adofo ekyia mo nyina yadru na wotwe a etoso edinsia ewe weekly bible lesson no mo Methodist Church Ghana na devotion na ewo mo no na me ne wo eche efri adwoada ekopem ne memenda esre rade se na wotwe wo man na semonti ase na wotwe etwa mo no opa na wotwe no nyina de kasafa nkabo mo yema yene enuanom ntem entite yema ensem wiasmra ene niayate niasie entite yene enuanom ntem yema modna se bibisa akora asia yene won beka abomu biemu ape yenhwe de na wotwe nso ewo maye na wotwe nyina botae no wo se pre beye onyankopon ehintasem no sofo pre na beye onyankopon ehintasem no sofo yakajo se huntasem a Paul kan ho asem nyina eye enne ye hilafo ene jufo akabomu na wo som onyankopon baako ne nchemo ne se ne nkwaje no nso akọ wona amanamamfo ho wona na wonye Israel for nkwaje no akọ ho eyade a enwanwa na esombo na profuno meka se try to be a servant of God's mystery. Try to be a servant of God's mystery. Adofonom na yechichem eba na wotwe eye adwada enso de wo se waye wose wasaye mu eye onyankopon hu ntasem no ho asofo ama asempa no wasaye mu asone so wahwehwem wayibi we've been set apart ama onyankopon se yenka ehuntasem no ana yenya ehuntasem no asofo ema asempa no Brofu meka se servants of God's mystery are set apart for the gospel. Those who know themselves as servants of God have been set aside to preach the gospel, to tell the world the good news. Enone butaye si eni so ene edwe. So patu trimu se enedwe enam wono anyame nyansa ne nhunu monti no wayi wasiesie se for wabrabo usu eno bibia wo mu ade nyina faka asempa no efa kire wiase ade a wo twen adwena koso se we are not masters, we are not masters, but we are servants. Yefantu yentremu za a servant is someone who carries out the will of his master. He carries out the will of the master. He is not of himself or herself. He takes instructions from the master. He takes directives and he consults the master within the 24/7. That tells us that a servant is not accountable. A servant needs to be obedient to the master. Ya no na wo ka kire se ye nyina ye meye enko a wayi ede esi ama asempa no. God in his wisdom has selected you as a servant for himself and for the gospel. Ede basa ye busa ye hu se what are the marks of godly servants? Go mama wa hunu se wakoa ye no ana se wosom ye mu no wonsom ma obia wonyankopon na na afre wo, and there must be a sign there must be something that identifies you as the servant of God. Nea edi kaino, eye nea ye friend is humility. Every servant of God is humble. Se nyame na afra wo no kremu, sha wo na we hope in the Methodist context, wo na we presiding bishop, wo na ye bishop, wo na ye synod secretary, wo na ye subtenant, wo na ye osofo we asori ba. You need to exercise the spirit of humility. Yenhuno ahubrase ewo mu. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourself. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to interest of others. Philippians 2:3-8 verses. He's trying to tell us that we are servants, and one of the signs of a servant is humility. He said that we shouldn't think much about our own self. We need to avoid selfishness. We need to think about other people's interests more than we do of our own interest. Nia etosumi no say, a servant perseveres. Onyame akwa bia no, stay active. Stay dressed for action and keep your life burning. You stay in action and you keep your lamps burning. You rekindle the fire. The candle is always burning. Nyame akwa bia no persevere. Ebre mu odin, ebra niema nyina hye no, wogina pintin wonya enwenta so osunsum. Ebise wonim se ne wasoma no eye no kwafo. Awia ne mu aye dendenden. Na wonim se nkodura nwumere ne bibia beye boko. So when they are going through as a servant of God, when they are going through, one of the signs that you can easily identify them with is perseverance. Omo enwane mfiri bibia ho, okukọ wananim na wogina pintin, na dabia hu se won kanea esre se de Lucas empa eti edumie no, ndi chemu aduasa num kopem the duasa enson. You need to let the light, be aglow. The light keeps on burning. And we are jidini. When say we onyame akwa na sha ofna. And this ushia atibie, ushia broni beka se disappointment. Ushia ne mabia anya emma waba mu koswa ne gina pintin merade. The intima ugina pintin ne se. Ne a wasoma wo no ye no kwafo, ne a wo som ne so wura ne ye no kwafo. Se shrine ya ebedum ne se dum so a ebeshre sa na wonya metie. Ne etosum die no, a servant serves where he or she is needed. Right? Servant serves where he is needed at that particular time. Obia we nyame afana anana kwa ana wiase kura we afana ana kwa nyo na wo kire ba bia wo peso som nyo na akire de wo peso ye nne eye wo master no na kire wo se enne me pese wo bom kofie enne me pese wo do kokko ase enne me pese wo te anka e wo afuo mu anyina. The master directs, the master controls. Enti mo a mo fi se mo na mo control wo nyankopon. No, that's when you're true servant of God. If it is truly you are a servant of God and you want to proclaim the gospel, you need to serve, where needed, not where you want to go or what you want to do. Take direct from the Lord. Nia etwatuo ana etoso enum ansan nsiana bo say a servant serves or he serves God. And he takes also direction and instructions from him. Every servant needs to serve the master. And the master himself said that I have come to serve but not to be served. Akoa biara som akoa biara dwumadie no osom ejun timi nka sɛ oyɛ onyame ba megyina onyame ahenie no mu sɛ akoa atwe akra ama awurade na enso mensom na ne ɛwɔ nya akoa no ne atwa to wɔ na adesua mu ɛda di sɛ wei akoa pa no kwafo no wɔ sɛ servant biara so expects to suffer. Suffering is part of our calling. Sometimes we've been called to suffer. And it's a woman who said, well, how did that in a bar? Will be only a mere quad. Or money munabem. When in Pepe said the Tibiano, a home near so chamber ball, Nipa Bayinama, the Becca Tratton so, the Babon and Ma, the Babon in Pray, then she would Knesu said, as a say, Ohuna Mane. Methodist was go labor on stand and disman. Ya Juma to the Mount Compa, go your weather, Nejuma. And not any idea is she in I and so and net day. And net you are down or pay a dear pina or treatment. The radicals own and say, were you or was you at the West you are a man, so much master aqua. And a match so aqua, yeah. And the near may be a dead you may want to weigh in your meaqua. Pray one say, signing a man quarter, the earth to me no, Tina Bray, Yanni Bra, Edimu, a man in film, some number soon can be born on Mumpa, then slope on it, or don't the poor uncle as a Mistina is soon next year. We need to walk through darkness and we fear not. The earth to me and son, when you make pro send a qua, what do you call baby? Or pets or drop, what do you now pets or ye? Brow send a qua a your son, or brow send a qua swap. When you say a quan sending you that, near who will pay mono, also better movie. When you mean sliding in an hour, and a pair of share, this piano. Only I'm found carbon, then pay a quiet and cast and punch up. Yeah, the share free, a Beneza Methodist bad. And here would be any more number 2 years. Semi, I am more force of training, or painful, a pussy, or shoot a tear. When you may in Shalom.